hands blur along the street as footsteps lose their sound. A tender chord slips through the dark, then gently settles down. The piano drifts with careful weight between resolve and doubt. Each tone reveals a softer truth I never spoke aloud. About string curves around the air, then loosens into sighs. It frames the distance left behind without asking why. Your presence thins to something light I almost understand, like threads that slowly slip away from once entwined hands. Minutes soften, stretch, then fall outside a measured time. I listen to the harmony, release what isn't mine. The melody unfolds in shades of silver, pale and low. It carries what I couldn't hold and lets resistance go. I don't attempt to chase the past or force another view. I learn the art of standing still while feeling something new. Let the strings ascend with patience, then fracture into calm. Let the keys articulate the shape of moving on. If affection leaves a pattern too delicate to save, allow it to dissolve as sound, not echo through the days. Night expands without demand, neither sharp nor kind. I rest within a quiet state that eases what I find. No memory retraces steps, no promise asked to stay. Only gentle separation, clearing hidden weight. The final vibration fades away, unclaimed yet understood. I remain within the aftermath of learning solitude. as daylight hesitates to rise. Curtains breathe a fragile blue that never reaches tired eyes. I sip the cold from yesterday, settles heavy in my throat. Every plan I tried to keep unravels thread by thread of hope. I speak in pauses, not in sound, so truth won't feel so sharp. Some goodbyes don't slam the door, they quietly fall apart. You left without a broken scene, no damage to repair, just distance growing where we stood, like space that wasn't there. I searched the hours after us for something I could save. The morning never warned my heart how lonely it would feel. A single note from worn out keys drifts slowly through the room. The piano knows the weight of loss, it hums in muted gloom. Your laughter lives in other days I never get to reach. Time keeps those moments out of frame, like waves beyond the beach. I gather thoughts I never sent and lay them on the floor. Some truths arrive too late to matter than they did before. You left behind unfinished words that echo without aim. No anger carved into the night, no fire, no one to blame. I followed all the signs of us until they disappeared. The morning never taught my heart to live without you here. If love is just a fragile thread, then mine was stretched too thin. The violin begins to weep where courage should have been. I didn't break, I slowly changed through a silence, not through pain. Becoming someone unfamiliar when calling out your name. I walk through hours that feel mislaid between regret and calm. Each breath rewrites another truth I never planned to learn. You're not a wound that bleeds aloud, you're not a scar I show. You're what the morning never said before it let you go. The light arrives without resolve, the strings release their hold. I let the quiet finish me and do what it was told. Twilight settles on the walls without a reason why. Fading colors hesitate before they say goodbye. The piano leans into a hush, unsure of where to start. Each measure drifts like falling ash across my open heart. A violin inhales the air, then trembles into sound. It curves around forgotten days that never turned around. Your footsteps live inside the floor, though time has swept them clean. I hear what never happened in the spaces in between. Moments loosen their control, breath grows thin and slow. I follow where the harmony refuses still to go. The melody expands in shade, not heavy, not unkind. It carries truth without demand and leaves the past behind. I don't beg the night for answers, I don't ask for proof. I let the silence teach me what endurance can do. Let the strings rise carefully, then fracture into light. Let the keys confess what stayed long after every fight. If love dissolves to embers, too fragile to retrieve, allow it to remain as warmth, not something I must grieve. Evening breathes a calmer tone, unfinished yet aware. I rest within the quiet that no longer needs repair. No memory repeats itself, no shadow calls my name, only gentle understanding of a slowly changing pain. The last vibration fades away, no promise, no decree. I linger in the after sound of who I'm learning to be. Dawn spills gently on the tiles like it arrived unsure. Floating dust replaces smiles that lived here once before. The piano breathes a fragile tone, unsteady, slow, restrained. Each note hesitates in fear of opening old pain. Transition, I drift through thoughts without a home. They circle, never land. Minutes loosen, stretch, then stall beyond what I had planned. A single string begins to bend, then widens into ache. It pulls apart what I concealed for distance sake. Fabric still rests by the door, untouched yet full of weight. A quiet proof of something real that learned to end too late. Emotional lift, if closure spoke in subtle ways, it wouldn't bruise the soul. Instead, it leaves unfinished truths no language can control. The melody grows darker now, yet never begs for tears. It settles deep and slowly moves through unreturned years. No screaming cracks my fragile calm, no dramatic collapse, only learning how to stand inside a missing past. Let the violins ascend with care, then fade without a fight. Let the piano tell the truth in half-forgiven light. If affection turns to residue that time cannot erase, allow it to dissolve as sound, not haunt this quiet place. Evening arrives without intent, soft, unfinished still. I listen to the pulse of air that no longer feels fulfilled. No echoes chase familiar vows, no memories repeat. Only fragile understanding of incomplete release. Release. The final tone dissolves to air, keys loosen then withdraw. I remain within the afterglow of what we were before. Evening drapes the window frame in muted shades of blue. A fragile chord begins to form, then hesitates on you. The piano leans into the pause between release and hold. Every note weighs differently. than stories once retold. A trembling string discovers space and stretches into air. It circles fragile certainties I never meant to bear. Your outline lingers in the room without a need to stay, like warmth that slowly learns to leave before it fades away. Transition. Time loosens every careful thread that once refused to bend. I follow where the harmony declines to recommend. The melody moves quietly through unprotected ground. It carries truth without demand or needing to be found. I don't resist the softer pull that draws me out of ache. I let the silence shape the form my breathing learns to take. Dissolve a sound, not settle into pain. Midnight settles carefully without intent or plea. I rest within a gentler dark that doesn't argue me. Retraces past, no promises appear. Only forward moving quiet that feels almost sincere. The final glow withdraws its hold, soft, unfinished, slow. I remain within the dimming light of what I used to know. Echoes trace a quiet fall. Time leans sideways in empty rooms. A whispered shadow shapes the gloom. The piano hums a fragile tone. A memory drifts almost alone. Every second stretches thin, where night and longing quietly begin. I hold the spaces in my chest, so silence won't escape. The moments we could never keep float lightly like a shade. Porcelain hours drift sideways between the dusk and broken day. still aware. I trace the cracks that light has drawn, each one a note of quiet song. The night dissolves in silver streams and carries off my broken dreams. I fold the echoes in my hands, so grief won't linger near. Some truths arrive without a voice, but still they feel sincere. Porcelain hours drift sideways between the dusk and broken day. No footsteps left to follow here. No words the dark could ever say. The world tilts slow beneath my eyes as shadows fold in gentle sway. I learn to breathe in hollow skies where yesterday has gone away. If love were fragile, it would float like ashlight over worn out roads. The violent sighs a fleeting note that bends beneath the weight it holds. I don't chase what cannot stay. I let the stillness teach the way to carry soft unspoken pain until the night begins again. Porcelain hours drift sideways between the dusk and broken day. No footsteps left to follow here. No words the dark could ever say. I lift my heart through fragile skies and let the silence guide my way. The night dissolves, the strings remain to shape the sorrow I cannot stay. The piano fades, the light recedes. Time leans sideways, soft and slow. I close my eyes and let it be. Porcelain hours, letting go. Smoke drifts across the fading room. Soft shadows trace the floor. A fragile note escapes the keys and trembles toward the door. The piano hums a quiet breath that bends without a sound. Each chord becomes a careful step where memories once were found. A violin threads a slender line through silence dense and pale. It curves around the empty air and carries every tale. Your presence lingers like a spark that cannot hold the night. It glows just long enough to fade without a final light. Transition. Time dissolves into the ember haze. Breath mingles with the past. I follow where the music, not linger as a grave. Night exhales along the open walls, complete yet incomplete. I rest within the tender hush where longing and quiet meet. No echoes chase the fading flame, no promise asks to stay. Only soft comprehension guiding me away. What I cannot undo. Across the room, but it meets only air. Every corner holds your absence, every shadow there. The violin hums a quiet ache that nothing can replace, and fingers trace the empty space where once I felt your grace. I try to hold what isn't mine, but it slips like fragile glass. Every note that breaks the silence tells me love can't always last. Fingers trace empty air where your warmth used to be. Every sound reminds me now of what I cannot see. I walk through memories alone and touch what isn't there. Fingers trace empty air and find you everywhere. The sunlight falls through broken blinds and paints the floor in gold. I move as if you're here with me, but nothing can take hold. The piano counts my lonely steps, each one a quiet plea, and even music seems to know this space belongs to me. I whisper names into the dark that never answer back. Every string and key reminds me of everything I lack. Fingers trace empty air where your warmth used to be. Every sound reminds me now of what I cannot see. I walk through memories alone and touch what isn't there. Fingers trace empty air and find you everywhere. If love could linger in the breeze, it would still brush my face, but all that's left is quiet grief and the emptiness of space. I hold the echoes of your touch like pages worn and torn. Fingers trace what's no longer mine, and I am left to mourn. Fingers trace empty air still tracing empty air. The walls still whisper your laughter, even when the night is still. I reach across an empty space, but nothing meets my will. The piano counts my hollow steps, each one a quiet plea. The echo of your memory refuses to let me be. I thought I could erase your voice, but it stays beneath my skin. Every note I play reminds me where the end begins. These are echoes I can't hold, sounds that break my hands. Every melody is yours alone, no matter where I stand. I try to live in brighter days, but shadows pull me through. These are echoes I can't hold. Still I keep chasing you. The sunlight touches empty chairs where you once leaned your head. I speak into a quiet room where only ghosts have tread. Your presence lingers in the strings like a song I never learned. Every chord I strike alone returns the love I earned. If healing means forgetting you, then I'll never heal. Your voice is in the music still. It's all I feel. These are echoes I can't hold, sounds that break my hands. Every melody is yours alone, no matter where I stand. I try to live in brighter days, but shadows pull me through. These are echoes I can't hold. Still I keep chasing you. I'd give all my tomorrows just to hear you say my name. But music keeps you here with me, even though you've gone away. I cradle every trembling string like it could bring you near. The echoes speak what I can't say. The only thing left clear. These are echoes I can't hold, but they hold me close tonight. Every note remembers you, every shadow feels your light. I walk this empty room alone with music as my view. These are echoes I can't hold, but somehow they hold you too. But I feel you. without a reason why. Fading colors hesitate before they say goodbye. The piano leans into a hush, unsure of where to start. Each measure drifts like falling ash across my open heart. A violin inhales the air, then trembles into sound. It curves around forgotten days that never turned around. Your footsteps live inside the floor, though time has swept them clean. I hear what never happened in the spaces in between. Moments loosen their control. Breath grows thin and slow. I follow where the harmony refuses still to go. The melody expands in shade, not heavy, not unkind. It carries truth without demand and leaves the past behind. I don't beg the night for answers. I don't ask for proof. I let the silence teach me what endurance can do. Let the strings rise carefully, then fracture into light. Let the keys confess what stayed long after every fight. If love dissolves to embers, too fragile to retrieve, allow it to remain as warmth, not something I must grieve. Evening breathes a calmer tone, unfinished yet aware. I rest within the quiet that no longer needs repair. No memory repeats itself, no shadow calls my name, only gentle understanding of a slowly changing pain. The last vibration fades away. No promise, no degree. I linger in the after sound of who I'm learning to be. Moonlight settles across the room without intent or claim. A fragile chord begins to form. drifts away again. The piano balance is restrained between release and fear. Each tone arrives unfinished, like something half sincere. A single strain each stands its breath, then falls into a sigh. It traces outlines left behind without a reason why. Your absence presses lightly, not sharp but hard to name, like warmth that slowly disappears before it turns to flame. Transition seconds loosen their tight grip and wander out of line. I follow where the harmony no longer asks for time. The melody moves inward now, soft, deliberate, slow. It carries weight without an end or somewhere else to go. I don't confront the open wound or search for what went wrong. I stand within the quiet where endurance learns its song. Let the strings climb gradually, then fall into the night. Let the keys reveal the truth without insisting. Right, if devotion leaves a residue, too subtle to reclaim, Soft shadows trace the floor. A fragile note escapes the keys and trembles toward the door. The piano hums a quiet breath that bends without a sound. Each chord becomes a careful step where memories once were found. A violin threads a slender line through silence dense and pale. It curves around the empty air and carries every tale. Your presence lingers like a spark that cannot hold the night. It glows just long enough to fade without a final light. Time dissolves into the amber haze. Breath mingles with the past. I follow where the melody unfolds, too slow to last. The harmony expands in calm, soft, patient, undefined. It cradles grief without demand and leaves the ache behind. I do not reach for distant hands or call a name in vain. I learn to dwell inside the hush where sorrow has no chain. Let the strings rise cautiously, then vanish into dark. Let the keys release the weight without a mark. If love reduces to ember glow, too faint for me to say, allow it to drift as music, not linger as a grave. Night exhales along the open walls, complete yet incomplete. I rest within the tender hush where longing and quiet meet. No echoes chase the fading flame, no promise ask to stay. Only soft comprehension guiding me away. The final vibration melts to still, soft, unresolved and true. I linger in the amber veil of what I cannot undo. Rain settles softly on the glass without a sound to break. Streetlights blur into a glow that hesitation makes. The piano moves in careful steps, uncertain where to lean. Every tone feels unfinished between what might have been. A distant string begins to stretch, then silver through the dark. It bends around unspoken truths and leaves a quiet mark. Your presence lingers briefly, then drifts beyond my reach, like words I never learned to say, but almost learned to keep. Lift, time slows into fragments, breath dissolves in air. I hold on to the feeling, not the promise that was there. The melody grows wider now, yet never asked for blame. It carries weight without a plea, without a borrowed name. I stand inside the moment where longing learns restraint, letting sorrow pass through me without becoming pain. Let the strings rise gently, then fall without return. Let the keys reveal the truth I'm finally prepared to learn. If affection leaves an imprint too quiet to be seen, let it fade into the background of who I've learned to be. Night breathes slowly through the room, calm but undefined. I no longer chase reflections of a former time. No echo circles backward, no heartbeat asks to stay. Only stillness moving forward in a softer way. The sound thins into silence, like static turning warm. I remain inside the quiet, changed but not undone. Morning pauses at the edge of unfinished light. Walls remember softer days that never learned to fight. The piano traces fragile steps along a careful line. Each tone bends toward a truth that barely feels like mine. A single bow draws out the air, then loosens into tone. It carries weight without a plea, without a claim to own. Your absence presses gently, not sharp but hard to move, like seconds drift without direction. Breath grows shallow, then returns. I listen to the echo of what my chest has learned. The harmony expands in layers, soft, restrained, and slow. It holds the ache with steady hands and lets resistance go. I do not reach for yesterday or beg tomorrow's hand. I stand within the interval where grief begins to land. Let the strings climb carefully, then thin into the night. Let the keys reveal the weight I carried out of sight. If a love reduces to a trace, too faint to recognize, allow it to exist as calm, not something I deny. Dusk arrives without a sound, complete yet incomplete. I lie awake and count the space between each quiet beat. No memory loops endlessly, no promise circles back. Only fragile forward motion on an unmarked track. The final note dissolves to air, breath settles slow and smooth. I rest inside the stillness that waits between each move. Sunlight bends across the floor like it doesn't want to stay. Shadows stretch into the corners and softly drift away. The piano hums a careful note that trembles then declines. Each key holds a quiet weight that lingers between the lines. The violin whispers through the room, its voice both thin and wide. It winds around unspoken truths that I've tried to hide. Your memory drifts without command like clouds against the sky. I reach for something I can't hold, then let it pass me by. Transition moments unravel slowly. Breath dissolves into air. I follow where the melody refuses to repair. The harmony unfolds in space, softly without demand. It teaches me to bend with time, not grasp what slips like sand. I do not call your name aloud, I do not beg for proof. I learn to stay inside the calm and trust the quiet truth. Let the strings ascend gently, then fade into the night. Let the keys reveal the space tracks with measured steps, complete yet undefined. I rest within the softer dark that eases all I find. No memory circles endlessly, no promise asked to stay, only quiet comprehension guiding me away. The last vibration drifts to still, unclaimed but understood. I linger in the fading glow of what I never could. Shadows glide along the evening sands. Soft whispers touch the tide. A lonely chord bends through the calm, where hidden currents hide. The piano drifts in careful steps, each note a fragile gleam, traces all the empty past between what was and dream. The violin trembles in the dusk, its voice a gentle thread. It hums around forgotten truths that linger in my head. The waves retreat then fold again, like secrets left untold. I reach for shapes that disappear before they can take hold. Time unwinds like braided ropes, breath mingles with the sea. I follow where the melody unravels silently. The harmony expands with care, soft fluid undefined. It holds the ache without demand and lets the past unwind. I do not search for distant stars or call a name in vain. I learn to breathe inside the hush where tides replace the pain. Let the strings rise gradually, then thin into the night. Let the keys release the weight without a fight. If love dissolves to memory, too delicate to keep, allow it to drift as sound, not haunt my restless sleep. Night moves quietly across the shore, complete yet undefined. I rest inside the silent tides and leave the past behind. No echoes circle backward, no promises remain, only gentle comprehension carries walk through halls of fragile glass where echoes bend and sway. Reflections of a love we had still linger where I stay. The light refracts your memory through every crack and pane. I reach to touch what isn't here and find the ache remains. I speak your name into the air, but it returns no sound. The walls remember everything, but never let me down. Glass walls of yesterday shatter under quiet tears. Every piece reflects the past and all the hidden fears. I move among the fragments where your love used to stay. Glass walls of yesterday keep showing me the way. The sunlight bends across the floor like it's afraid to fall. Each shadow holds a whispered word of everything we called. The piano counts my lonely breaths in spaces we once knew. Every note becomes a mirror of the love I lost with you. I hold my head against the glass, it trembles like my heart. The walls can't speak, but they can feel. The space is torn apart. Walls of yesterday keep showing me the broken side. Would you return just for a moment and stay here by my side? But walls don't bend and glass can't hold the weight of what we lost. I stand among the pieces now and count the cost. Glass walls of yesterday shatter under quiet tears. Every reflection speaks of you across the empty years. I walk among the fragments where your love used to stay. Glass walls of yesterday will guide me through the grave. Glass walls yesterday. Morning opens like a lesson. I never wanted to reaching for your voice and pull my hand back first. The light falls in unfamiliar ways across an empty room. Every day without your love feels carefully rehearsed. I see your name inside my head, then gently let it pass, like something beautiful I'm told is better left in the past. I practice living in your absence, like a role I must perform. Every smile is memorized, but never feels warm. I breathe in spaces you once filled, and try not to ask why. I practice living in your absence, though my heart refuses to The piano counts my quiet steps from window to the door. Your shadow lingers on the wall. I don't fight it anymore. I fold my loneliness at night beside unfinished prayers. Some feelings never leave us. They just learn where to sit there. If healing is a gentle flame, then why does it feel staged? Why does love still take its bow on an empty stage? heart still calls your name. If loving you was instinct, then leaving wasn't planned. Why does my body still remember the shape of your hand? I trade this calm, familiar rain, the one true moment back. But practice doesn't lead to love. It only teaches lack. I practice living in your absence till it almost feels real. I walk through days I don't belong and pretend if someday I stop rehearsing and finish I'll still remember who I was before I practiced saying goodbye. The night is thin, it barely breathes like it's afraid to move. A single string begins to shake, still crying after you. The piano waits, then softly falls like rain that learned my name. Every sound inside this room still carries quiet pain. I never taught my heart to grieve, it learned on its own. Every silence pulls me back to loving you alone. There's a string still crying after you, even when I don't. It sings the truth I tried to hide in every fragile note. I left my voice inside that sound when you slipped from view. I didn't know love learned to stay as a string, still crying after you. Your absence sits beside my sleep like it belongs to me. I reach for words, but all I find is broken melody. The bow moves slow across the strings like time refusing grace. Every note becomes the shape of how you left this place. If healing had a simple tune, I'd learn it soon enough. But every song I try to sing still ends in missing us. There's a string still crying after you when the room turns blue. Every harmony remembers things I used Every tear becomes a tone that quietly moves on. I'll let the music hold the truth. I'm too afraid to choose. If hearts can break without a sound, mine breaks as a string still crying after you. The ceiling listens while I breathe between the cracks of fading light. Footsteps echo through my thoughts. Nothing here still feels quite right. I trace the dust along the floor like maps that lead to nowhere near. Every second leans toward loss when dawn refuses to appear. I keep my voice beneath my skin so sorrow won't escape. Time drips slowly from the walls, each drop begins to wake. I stayed behind the moment you decided not to stay. The dark grew wide inside my chest and gently learned my name. No promises were broken loud, no flames, no shattered sound, just love dissolving into air without a trace around. The window hums a hollow tune, the city falls asleep. Your absence weighs like winter rain that soaks too far, too deep. I fold my hopes into the night and place them out of sight. Dreams wander off without a guide. They lose their strength to fight. I count the spaces in between what was and what became. Every truth I couldn't say still trembles when I breathe your name. I waited past the point where hearts still recognize the cost. The quiet filled the empty space where tenderness was lost. No final words to hold on to, no scene to justify, just love that slowly slipped away and never asked me why. If memories could gently fade, I'd let them drift like snow, but echoes learn their way back home no matter where I go. The violin begins to cry what language can't contain. A sorrow shaped like yesterday still pulsing through my veins. I walk alone through midnight hours that never learn to close. Each step rewrites the truth of us in softer undertones. I didn't fall, I slowly sank beyond what eyes could see. The night forgot to end itself and stayed awake with me. Piano breeze, the strings grow thin. But let the hurting